You're probably wondering why I'm showing you clips of professional baseball players warming up in the bullpen. This isn't a sports channel, so what does baseball have to do with how women date men? Watch the entire video, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts, and I'll explain to you how women in baseball are actually quite similar. Stay tuned. There are around 30 Major League Baseball teams. Amongst each team, there are normally 11 or 12 pitchers on their roster at any given moment. However, only one pitcher is allowed to pitch from the mound during a game. To start off the game, the manager assigns a starting pitcher who comes in fresh and well rested. His windup and pitch accuracy is on point, and the manager is pleased with the pitcher's accuracy, velocity, performance, and consistency. However, the later the game goes on, the more critical the manager is of the pitcher's performance. Even though the pitcher is throwing a great game and has shown consistency, the manager begins to feel like the pitcher's performance won't last forever, especially late in the game. With swiftness, the manager quickly reaches for his phone and informs the 12 other pitchers on the roster to get off the bench and begin warming up in the bullpen, because soon it will be one of their turns to enter the game, replace the current pitcher, and then become a starting pitcher. Many times the bullpen at MLB parks is hidden from view of the current pitcher, so he has no idea the manager has someone else warming up and getting ready to replace him. This is because the manager wants the current pitcher to continue pitching well for the manager's ball club and soak up every last good pitch that current pitcher can throw before he discards him. I'm sure by now you can see where I'm headed with this video. The whole baseball analogy, me comparing, obviously, women to the managers of the baseball team. She sits in the dugout and watches her starting pitcher, aka you, the simp mangina boyfriend, the nice guy, the guy that's always answering his phone, always being nice, always checking up on her, putting her above yourself, putting her needs above your needs. Yes, you, the starting pitcher, the one that she chose for a relationship. You're giving it your all. You're out on that mound every single night, pitching 9 innings. But guess what? When you get to that top of that 9th inning, she's going to start looking for flaws within your mechanics as you start to pitch. She's going to see you wind up, and something's going to throw her off about your timing, your accuracy, your release. Something. And if she can't find something, she's going to make something up. She's going to sit in that bullpen. She's going to sit in that dugout and think to herself, there has to be something wrong with this man. I have to create some type of drama. There has to be some type of stress. I need a way to get out. I need a way to get out of this relationship. So she picks up the phone just like the manager does in baseball. In the dugout, of course, away from where the starting pitcher can't see. Deek, 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 deek. Dials up the bullpen. Bullpen's on the phone. Start warming up. She tells the bullpen, get on it, start warming up. I'm going to need you. 12, 11 other bullpen members start warming up their arms. Behind the scenes, the starting pitcher has no idea why these guys are warming up, how many of them are warming up, ready to replace him. And he's still pitching his hardest, his best, because he still thinks, the starting pitcher, the boyfriend, he still thinks that the manager, aka the girlfriend, is going to keep him in the game and let him finish the game. Because he's been consistent. He's nailed all his targets. His velocity stayed the same. He hasn't given up any runs. He might have given up a hit or two, but for the most part, he's been very solid. But she has to create some sort of turmoil, some drama. She has to pinpoint and nitpick the little tiny mechanical flaws within his pitches in order to call up that bullpen, get them going, warm up her bullpen guys, aka her male friends that you don't know about. They're warming up in that bullpen, greased up, throwing pitches, left-handed, right-handed. They're ready to replace you. And guess what? You won't even know about this as a starting pitcher. He's blinded. He's not red pill aware, so he doesn't even see it coming. This is like what all women do to men. Just remember, guys, all women have a bullpen of men that they can easily call up to replace you. They're warming up right now as we speak. You have no idea. Just like the starting pitcher has no idea that the guys are coming to replace him that are warming up in the bullpen. He's still pitching. He's still focused on the game at hand that she's managing. But over here, we got a whole lineup of men ready to start pitching and simping, blowing her back out, doing all that stuff for her. Doing stuff that you couldn't even imagine to do, that you couldn't live up to do, because you're beta. And she views you as beta. And she views you as weak. She's always looking to replace you. She's always looking to add more arms to her lineup. Add more pitchers to the roster. Just getting them warmed up in the bullpen doesn't mean anything. Because there's 12 to 11 pitchers that are on an MLB roster. She's going to go through each one of them, one at a time. Wear out all their arms. AKA, well, I can't say it, but she's going to warm up their arms, let's just say. And when she's done with them, she's going to make a trade with another ball club and get 11 to 12 more pitchers to replace them. And this cycle will continue forever. Women and baseball have a lot more in common than we think. Do you want to play in her game, or do you want to be in your own game and go your own way so that you don't have to worry about someone replacing you and her bullpen of men, of simps that will one day come and replace you because she's never satisfied?